those of you who don't know, I am a huge Disney fan, from not only the content, the business model, but the company in general. I even have my original shares from 1995. So in this video today, we're going to talk all about Disney. Where do I think it's going? Am I currently buying it? And some of the problems that might lie ahead for this amazing company. So make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, grab a cup of coffee, and let's get into it. Bob Iger said after the bell yesterday that he would be stepping down as CEO of the Disney company. And Bob Chapek, who is the chairman of Disney Parks, will be taking his place. Iger says that he will stay with the company, but wants to be more on the creative side, with the company being more direct to consumer, as well as the acquisition of 21st Century Fox, that he believes this is the perfect time for him to step down, and that Bob Chapek is perfect for the position. Now, for a lot of people, that's worrisome because Bob Iger is a legend. First of all, he's one of the biggest mentors that I have as an entrepreneur and investor. He is the one who is single-handedly responsible for so many amazing deals that happened in the Disney company for the past 15 years. Bob Iger is the one who created the deal with Lucasfilms to bring on Star Wars. He is also the one that finalized the deal with 21st Century Fox, brought on PIXAR, got the majority shareholder stake in HULU, as well as bringing on the ever-powerful Marvel. One of the biggest things that they've done with Bob Iger as CEO is started their own streaming service, Disney+. So it seems that Bob Chapek, this guy that most people have not really heard of, has some huge shoes to fill. And investors feel the same. The stock is currently down 5% right now. Obviously, a mix of that has to do with the coronavirus and the sell-off that we're seeing, but I think that a lot of people really loved Bob Iger. I currently don't have a position in Disney because I sold when I thought that it was getting a little too overvalued, but I love Bob Iger. He was a huge reason why I loved the company so much. I don't know anything about Chapek other than he was the chairman of Parks and Experiences. With Iger still in the company, just working on more creative things, I hope we don't see a decline or a mismanagement with all the amazing content that Disney has to offer. Only time will tell if Bob Chapek is able to fill the shoes of Iger. I've had some people ask me, am I buying Disney right now? It's currently down 20% from highs not even 2 weeks ago. They are trading at a pretty low PE of 21.33. Income and balance sheet are still superb. The dividend is 1.375, which is nothing insane, but it's still a perk. Technically, we are at some key levels right now, and buying Disney at $120 is usually just making easy money. But there are some things that worry me. One, the market overall is taking the coronavirus pretty badly. I made a video earlier in the week about it. You guys can check it out. I'll link it below. And a lot of people have different opinions about the coronavirus, that we have not been pricing it in, that we've been underestimating it, that we're overestimating it, that it's way worse than it really is, or that it's not as bad as it's going to be. You can't deny that the market is selling off at a pretty aggressive level, and we haven't really seen it hold much of a support. The other thing is that Disney had to shut down 2 parks in Hong Kong and Shanghai. And at this point, it doesn't really seem like anybody knows when exactly these are going to be opened. And it won't be until next quarter that we really understand the damage that this virus is doing. Something else to think about is that while in the short term, Disney Plus has been great for the company, a lot of active users have been acquired for free. If you're with Verizon or a bunch of these other companies, you get Disney Plus for your first year entirely for free just for signing up. The real question that I have is, once the year is up, will people renew their membership? It seems that in the beginning of Disney Plus, they pushed a ton of original and great content. But even myself as a user of Disney Plus, I'm running out of things to watch. And it seems like maybe they hit a lull when it comes to making their own content. And that is something that I expected, because if you look at Netflix, they weren't making a ton of their own content when they first started. And with the acquisition of 21st Century Fox, they can put a lot more content and shows on the platform. If you listen to the last earnings call with Bob Iger, he did state that their box office numbers were going to take a huge hit. And obviously number one is because last year they had the main Marvel franchise end. The first generation of their franchise ended, and obviously it was a huge success. The other thing is that they're going to be focusing a lot more on putting content on their streaming service and on their platform rather than in the box office. Obviously, we're going to see those numbers get hit as well. All of those reasons are something that I think about when I'm going to take a long-term position on Disney. And at this point right now, I actually might consider taking a small line in the sand position on Disney. I love the company, I love the fundamentals, I love the acquisition of 21st Century Fox, everything is pretty technically sound. The main questions are the coronavirus. Will their streaming service be able to keep up with how it's been, and how the new CEO, Bob Chapek, is going to be? Normally, without the virus and all of these things going on, $120 is a great price point for Disney to start a position. But I do see in the short term, maybe it goes down to $110, $113, and if that were to happen, I would just average my way down. Remember, that is just what I personally am going to do. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know if you guys think that Bob Iger leaving is terrible for the company. If you think Bob Chapek is going to be a great CEO, let me know what you think about the Disney Plus platform and where you see this company going in general. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, and I'll see you next time.